Okay, let's talk about the tuning of this instrument. You know, it goes by various different names. I like to use the tuning called, I call it Sufi tuning. It's an open G tuning. I said earlier in the videos, it is based on the Indian tambura. Along with that whole family of Indian musical instruments like the sarod and the sitar and others, it's a drone style of tuning. And so you play melodies, and you can also play chords, but predominantly it's a melodic form of playing. So here you can pause this and write this down if you like. I'm going to talk about it in the meantime. So here is our low string right there, and here is our high string. Okay. First thing you should know is the highest string, the one that's closest to your thigh. You know, if you get confused, lay your guitar flat and then hold this chart flat like that, and it'll make more sense to you. Okay. So the very high string is called the first string. Next one is the second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. So I will be using that language throughout this course, and this is very standard language for the guitar. The thinnest string, the one that's closest to your thigh, is the first string, and then second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, sixth string. Okay. So this language actually comes into play when you do something called chord voicings in jazz, when you write music for big bands or other instruments all stacked together. The first voice is always the voice that's on top. So there's a parallel similarity to that. Okay, so here's how we do the tuning. Right over here I have the standard guitar tuning, E A D G B E. Okay, it's from low to high. So then I take the E string and I tune it up to a G string. You'll notice that it's you're in the lower octave of the guitar, so you're just going up to a G. You take the A string, the string that's on the fifth string of the guitar, tune it down to a G, so two notes the same there, and then you take the D stays the same in this tuning. Once again, the D is an octave lower, and then the G stays exactly the same. Finally, the last two strings, the second string, you tune B down to G. Here's the weak part of this tuning. Some people go out and buy a thicker string, but what happens is that this string becomes kind of loose. So when you start using a capo and things like that, usually you'll have to retune this string just ever so slightly to get it back into tune if you've moved the capo around. Okay? And our very high string goes E, and it goes down to D. So once again, the tuning is G, G, D, G, G, D. Okay? I'll give you a second so you can copy this chart down. If you need to pause it, go right ahead and do that.